Okay, so I'm about to make the video shoot for the Country Mile. And I'm out here driving through Texas country with my Texas shirt on and looking for the right place to set up. So I'm looking for a mile marker along the side of the road that will help complete the scene. But I also need to find a place that's easy to pull over and safe to shoot. Now, I've been driving for a little while out here and I haven't found any mile markers on this road. So I might be driving a while through this backcountry looking for the perfect shoot location. I've been driving for about 15 minutes, still haven't found a mile sign. Fortunately, it's a beautiful day, so I'm not likely to get rained on, but I sure would like to find this thing so I can get this shoot done. I'm finding bridge markers, mailbox markers, even flood markers, but no mile markers. Alright, I'm coming up on a route to Interstate 10, and I know I can find a mile marker there. I just didn't really want to shoot on the interstate. But let's go check it out, see what we can find. Okay, so I found some mile marker signs on the freeway, but now I just have to find a safe, quiet, and easy location to shoot. We are driving right into rain, so I'm going to have to turn around and go back the other way. Where it's sunny, shooting can be very tricky, especially when it's outside. So I did not find a mile marker easily like I thought I would. So when you can't find what you need, you have to improvise. So that's what I'm about to do here. And I'm trying to beat the rain. That's another problem with outdoor locations. So I see this cloud above me. Hopefully I can beat the weather and get this shoot completed. Now, another thing you have to be careful about in the country on location shoots is tall grass where snakes and other critters can live and attack you. So you just have to be on the lookout. Okay, so one of the tricks to your location is finding a place to park where the vehicle is not in the shot but still close enough to your location. So this one's right across the road from my little marker and was able to hide the car while I did the shots. So I use a separate audio recorder to record my microphone so I have a better audio quality when I match it to the video. Plus, I can do some extra voiceovers off the street to correct any mistakes I made in the script while I was shooting. Alright, this is where I set up my shot, so I was sitting right next to the marker. And this is the road I had to contend with all the traffic driving by. Funny how nobody's driving by now. Okay, so I had to set up my camera in a location where I could come right into the scene. Now, you see this marker, it's just a regular road marker. But because I need a mile marker for this location, I'm gonna Photoshop it in. It took a while to set up. In fact, my camera's on a hill and it's not quite long enough for one leg to extend, so I found a beer can next to me that I propped one leg up on. That gave me the level shot. So I had to fight a lot of traffic and keep repeating the shot over and over because cars kept driving back and forth. I found my location shoot after driving over 50 miles. I still have 20 miles to go back home. So I drove a lot of country miles to find this location. But we got it. So time now to go back to the studio to put it all together. Okay, now that I'm back in the studio, I can do a few tricks to get that mile marker exactly where I want it. So what I need to do is replace this with a mile marker instead of a reflector. So how do I do that? Well, I'm going to find a graphic online. I like Mile 88, and I'm going to download this and then bring it into Photoshop. Now I need to get rid of these little corners. So I'm going to go in, choose my eraser tool, and erase that back there. Don't want a background. There we go. Now back in my editor, if you notice, the marker is at an angle. So what I'm going to do is screenshot this and then bring it into Photoshop. So what I'm going to do now is grab this and drag it over here. And I'm going to shrink it down. Then I'm going to rotate it to match the angle of the post. Okay, so that should do it. Now I want it to be big because the bigger my graphic, the better it will look when I shrink it on the actual video. Now I don't want this backdrop, so I will hide it and hide the background. Now I can save this, call it mile marker, and save it as a ping so I get the clear background. Now in my Wii video, I will import that picture, mile marker. Now it should be at the same angle as my video. So what I will do is drag it down. And now I can shrink it and place it on that post. Okay, I think I like that. Save it. So now, stretch it out to the video when I'm talking. Okay, I just finished walking a country mile. There we go. Now it looks like I've got my mile post marker. I've wanted it. So there's your behind the scenes look at the production of the country mile. Thanks for joining me, Manzo.